25.
Here we go then with some third round action live from Milton Keynes and two top players here. Cameron Menzies, who has been arguably the form man
25
on the Pro Tour of late. Some really
25.
strong runs. Takes on the former World Youth finalist in Gian Van Veen, a man who has emerged as a top talent in Dutch darts.
Bullseye. Bullseye.
And the pair of them exchanging blows to see who throws first. Menzies, of course, reached the semi-finals yesterday, having reached the quarter-finals in each of the
25.
previous two tournaments and the semi-final last month as
25.
well. Getting so close without avail. And he was sucker punched
Outside.
by Damon Heta at the end of the semi-final yesterday. He does win the ball.
Cameron's won the ball.
First.
Cameron to throw first.
Yeah, but Cameron Menzies, who doesn't need to stay at village hotels. He lives in Milton Keynes.
180.
Of course, partner of Fallon Sherrick. And it looks like he's in the same mood as he was yesterday at 180.
140.
To open.
$140.
Followed by a ton 40. Van Veen. So 140 to open. Followed by another one.
140.
Well, no messing around here from the off, is there?
97.
Yeah, Menzies led that semi-final 5-4. Then Damon Heta in the penultimate leg took out 303 and 6.
180.
And then had an 11 darter in the last leg, 12 and 11 to snatch victory from the jaws of a defeat to
Game
Menzies,
shot.
who is carrying on, playing at that brilliant level. A dozen dart start for the Scotsman.
94. $134. 96.
Only one previous meeting between the pair. It happened last year. September in Barnsley, and Menzies won that match 6-5, averaged 106.61 in it. And he starts superbly here.
71.
This is amazing arrows so far. 12 darter in the
57.
opening leg. He may repeat it
Game
in the
shot.
second, and does. So that's Cameron Menzies averaging 125 after two legs. 24 darts used to win them.
57.
Brilliant stacking from Gian Van Veen.
180.
Both players, of course, have won a couple of matches to get to this point. Menzies
84.
in the opening round got the better of Ricky Evans, 6-3, averaging three figures in that one. He then went on to beat Steve Lennon 6-5, while Van Veen was beating Keane Barry in the first round 6-4. He then
140.
defeated fellow Dutch darter Jitse van der Walt 6-2. Well, the
94.
quickfire brace of four visit legs, sorry. Has got Menzies into a strong position. He won't be going out in 12 darts or fewer this time, but he is in a good position on 80.
100.
ball.
Game shot.
Well, he can hit anything he wants, can't he? And the smile on Gian Van Veen says it all. Who is this guy? And how's he not winning things? That's the biggest mystery of the lot.
140.
Cameron Menzies has just been knocking on the door, producing darts from a different stratosphere.
58.
Week after week, tournament after tournament. Yeah, that first PDC title
96.
just eludes him.
$60.
This last couple of months,
85.
semi-final, last 16, quarter-final, semi-final again yesterday. It's a remarkable spell of form.
180.
And a 180 to tie up the tally at 2-2 in the maximum count. But in the leg count, all three going the way of Menzies.
100. $97.
Does that change here? It does.
Game shot.
Van Veen is off the mark.
$100. $140. $137.
He's piling in again.
180.
Another 180. Takes the tally to 5 in the game. A game which, if he wins,
193, yeah. 122.
he would take on Stephen Bunting or Wesley Plaisir.
105.
May stay there. Yep, for double 11.
120.
Almost a surprise when he misses at the moment. Maybe gone and noticed how well Van Veen's played in the match. He's matching Menzies,
19.
although not with that visit.
Game shot.
And it is Menzies on the march. 4-1 now.
$100. $100. $134. $99.
Perfect dart for Van Veen to try and work from.
180.
He works it perfectly.
$56.
Yeah, really good stuff. He's now doing what Menzies did at the start of the match.
Game
Cammy
shot.
was watching on, appreciating that, and he does share that sentiment with his opponent. Still no PDC final for Menzies, apart from on the
99.
Challenge Tour, of course. Doesn't quite cross the line. Can't come any closer than he did yesterday without doing so.
51.
But as for Van Veen, we have seen him at the deepest of the deep end when it comes to Pro Tour
60.
darts. Has played in 2 Players' Championship
180.
finals himself, losing out to Gerwin Price on both occasions.
140. 100.
Van Veen leaves 170, and you know what? It might have to go.
105.
'And it could go. The bullseye
145.
would have been brutally brilliant. Could go double. Does go double. Needs another top of the shop. And Cameron Menzies, having seen Van Veen narrowly miss the ball for the big fish, he basically takes that fish and slaps it in his face. You can see the reaction. What can I do, says Van Veen.
121.
He's averaging in the 110s and cannot get a look in this match.
140.
Whether he needs the bull, whether he needs two doubles.
96.
Cameron Menzies just seems to know how to close out legs and close out matches. Will today be the day where he goes on
140.
to close out a tournament?
$100.
This game may be nearing its conclusion, but plenty of action across the other streaming boards. Dave Chisnell and Dimitri Vandenberg just getting going over on stream 1 with Mark Wilson and Scott Mitchell ready to talk you through that one. And you might be switching very shortly because that 180
96
from Cameron Menzies has teed up a match-winning opportunity. And once again, it is magical Menzies in a PDC Players Championship. Gian Van Veen played absolutely superb stuff in that game. He lost it 6-2. Hardly got a look in against the Scot. Look at the averages there.